Hi, welcome back to the QB channel, Lady Q. That's how you will find me if you're on YouTube. And you can find me on YouTube, Facebook, X, and Instagram. Welcome back to the channel. And I want to talk about cheating. Now, as you know, I am single. And one of the reasons why I've been single for so long is because I never want to feel that feeling of being cheated on. Having someone tell me one thing and then I found out it's something totally different. I don't want to be devastated like that, but I know I can't just live life in fear. So, um, of course, I'm willing to open my heart, and you do know I have someone special that I currently have in my heart. So, um, but I really don't understand the concept of cheating. Now, I'm gonna tell you like this: I'm not a saint, and I'm not perfect. In my younger years, I cheated, not once but a couple of times. And there's no excuse for it. But things that I've done in my younger years, I don't really do in my older years because I've done that, been there. It's not fun. Um, I'm gonna give you a story. When I was younger, I was dating someone, and he was older, and it was the summertime. So, and this is when I was in school, high school to be exact. And I was dating someone, and he had already graduated. And he told me, he said, I feared that when you go off to school, because I was in the 12th grade, when you go off to school, you're gonna find someone else. Sure enough, I started dating someone else, and when he caught us, boy, he called me everything that you can call a woman who's been deceitful. I mean, everything. And the feeling that I got from that, I remember to this day, of course. I remember how I felt. I remember the words that he said. And I remember that that is something I just don't want to do. I don't want to make anyone else feel that way because I don't want to feel that way. I take on that pain because I know I've caused someone else pain. So cheating is not something that is in my DNA. I would rather for someone to just tell me, "Hey Q, I tried, we tried and it's not working and I feel we need to go our separate ways," versus me finding out that you've been with someone else, right? But what I'm trying to wrap my mind around is that what I'm hearing that there's more women that are cheating um, versus men cheating. And well, we know that women outnumber the men by, I don't even know. I'm going to do that research and let you know. But women outnumber men. And they're out there just giving away. And I know that the way I feel now is that if I find someone special who's treating me right, he's a good man, he's going out here, he's making a living for us, and he's taking care of us, and he's doing everything he's supposed to do. I'm not going to call him any names. I'm not going to cheat, right? Because again, it's not in my DNA. I can't see myself splitting my heart into two and giving one half to one and one half to the other. It's either all or nothing, right? So when you, as women, as ladies, right, if you feel that you want to move on with someone else, how about letting that man know? It may hurt him that that you want to move on, but for him to find out that you've been seeing someone else behind his back, I mean, can you imagine the lies that come with that and the deceit and of course the broken trust, right? Cheating can destroy a heart. I can't say that enough. It can destroy. That's part of that kill, steal, and destroy is of the devil. Cheating. right? Because it can destroy a family, it can destroy a home, it can destroy a person, right? So I feel as ladies, right? Again, it's not a lot of options out there. And looking at the Tyler Perry movie, I learned this thing called 80/20. I don't know if you guys heard of it, but let me break it down for you from my understanding. Out of any person, you're only going to get 80% of that person, right? You're not going to get 100% of what you're looking for, right? So you're only going to get 80% of that, right? And then you find that person that comes into your life and they give you that 20. And because you're missing that 20 looks really good to you, right? That grass look greener on the other side, right? So now you leave 80 for 20. Then you get over there and find out it's full of crap. Because that's what make grass grow is crap, right? My friend told me that. So it's a lot of crap over there, and it's not what you expect, and it's only 20, right? It's no need for that, right? Again, women outnumber men, right? And with all the men out here, right? You got some men who want to be women. We got some men that can't do right to save their life, right? They don't want to work, they don't want to do nothing, they just want to live off you. You have some men who is destined for jail. They're destined to be out of here. So why, if you have a good man, why would you cheat? I'm looking forward to the comment section on that one, because I really need to wrap my head around it. And if you can justify cheating, I would love to have a live with you. I really would, because I feel that we need to have a dialect going on, me and you. If you can justify cheating, right? Again, if this man is doing good by you, right? Well, you know what? Even if he's doing bad by you, I don't justify cheating. I mean, it won't justify cheating. It just leave, right? If this man is cheating on you and he's doing things to you, why do you have to do it back to him? Just leave, right? Just bye. I don't have to lower my standards or diminish my integrity because of something that you're doing. I'm not going to. I would rather just say, okay, bye. And once I say bye, you get on that list, right? That's that F list, right? And that means it's no coming back for me, because once you cheat, that means you've been lying. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you can do. I can never trust you again. So again, if you don't have trust, you don't have anything. Okay. If you can't trust your mate, or you can't trust your companion, or whatever you want to call them, then it's no need for you to be there. Because what are you doing it for if you can't trust him? Then you got to question everything he says and go through his cell phone. That's going to be another video. I want to talk about going through a man's cell phone and your man going through your cell phone. All this technology driving me nuts. But I just can't wrap my mind around what will possess you to cheat, right? Especially knowing that the options out here is not good option. It's like trying to find fresh fruit, right? Or fresh vegetables, right? You go to the grocery store and you pick through what you're looking for. Not a lot of options. So when you get that one that is good, you hold on to that one that is good, right? You hold on to it and you take care of it, because you know that you've already been out there. You already seen what's out there. It's not a lot. You was lucky to found what you got, right? So you always want to cherish what you have, right? My friend always tells when I first met him, right? He gave me this saying, and that is, privilege is invisible to those who have it. Okay. And I'm going to give credit where credit is due. That goes out to Teddy Mack. He was the one who told me that. I will put his link so you can check out his page in the description of this video. But yeah, think about that. Privilege is invisible to those who have it. So if you're privileged enough to have a man that's going to take care of you and he's going to protect you, he's going to provide for you, and y'all loving each other and you're taking care of him and you're making this house a home, why would you destroy it by cheating? Any mature, educated woman who is not married and that is looking for the real thing knows that, or maybe you don't know. Maybe you've been married for 20 some odd years and y'all been together forever, so you don't know what's out here and you don't know, what the options are. Let me tell you, okay? Slim pickings, very slim. I mean, you get a man who who's really interested in your brother, or going out with his business partner that is a male or female, So if you got that man that you can trust, you already know what he's capable of. Everybody changes, but so far, he's capable of. He's coming home to you. He's loving you. He's loving the children. Why would you jeopardize that and cheat? I don't understand. I don't think I would ever really get that concept. So that's why I wanted to do this video, because I really would like to hear from you. I really want to know, how would you justify cheating? Now, me, there's no justification for it, because you always have the option to just leave. Now, if you say, well, I don't want to leave him because I don't want to hurt him, well, you're going to hurt him by cheating on him. Why would you do that? I don't understand at all. I mean, it just boggles my mind to, why would you want to go out and cheat? Not to mention, okay, ladies, there's a lot of things floating around here and some stuff you can't get rid of, okay? Me and my lady parts, we good. We don't need anything, any infections or diseases popping up anywhere. We don't have time for that, right? I don't have time to be going to the clinic and getting shots or taking pills. I don't have the time, right? So, and then, especially if you have kids, if you have children that you share with this man, and y'all been together, please, ladies, if you have been married and you have children, if you don't have children, you've been with this man, hold on to this man, because you've been together for so long, because he's been there for you, right? He's been taking care of the family. And again, if he hasn't, then just leave. But cheating to me is never an option, because see, I would never do anything to anyone that don't want to happen to me, because I know what goes around comes around, right? That's the way God has it. That's the way it was divinely planned. What you give is what you get. So if you out here running around with Tom and Mike and Bill, guess what? When you find that real one that you done gave your heart to, he's going to be running around with Susan, Tisha, and Kim. Okay? So don't give out that kind of energy. Don't even subject yourself to that. If you are unhappy, maybe you should have a conversation with him, especially if it's been years and y'all, dedicated so much time. Go ahead and try to make it work. Talk to him. If it's something that can be resolved with a conversation, go ahead and make that happen. But don't go out here thinking that you're going to find something better than what you have. Okay? Because it's not out here. You are living in la la land. Okay? You are living in make believe. If you think that you're going to leave your man who cares about you and love you and would do anything for you and basically worship the ground you walk on, right? And you're just going to go out here and find someone that's better than him. No, you're going to find what you're missing, but you're not going to find someone who's better than him, because again, you're giving up 80 for 20. Okay? So you might as well just stay where you are and try to make it work with your man. Right? Because trying to go out here and find something better, slim pickings, okay? And me personally, I love relationships. I love to see married couples like Tabitha Brown and Chance. Oh, it just likes my heart to see them. You know, they have their own show. And it was Tabitha and Chance. Look it up. But I will also, if I can, I'm gonna put that link in my in the description as well. But and then you got Angela Bassett and her husband. I can never remember his name, but I can see his face clear as day. Viola Davis and her husband. I mean, when you see people that just exude love, right? And you know that that's where it is. I mean, you know that it's a story. You know that they have had hardships and they've had up and down, but their love prevailed, right? And they're still together, right? But you can look at them being in their presence, being in their energy, you can feel that love, right? And I don't know about you ladies, but that is something that I'm looking for myself, right? So I'm not going to go out here and have a friend, right, who's married. And she's telling me, oh, yeah, girl, I'm cheating. Yeah, I went to go see Mike last night. I don't want to be around that kind of energy. We cannot be friends because right now you are in a very negative space, a very destructive space. And I don't want to be around it, right? I don't want to be, I don't want to have nothing to do with it, right? I will prefer to be around what I'm looking for, like in business. If you're looking to grow in a business and elevate in a business, you learn in that business, right? And you be around people in a position where you want to be, so you can learn from that person. You don't be with your coworker who's y'all no, because what are they gonna teach you? They can't teach you anything. They can't teach you how to be a manager. They where you are, especially they've been there for 15 years and they ain't grow nowhere. Why would I take advice from them? They ain't did nothing. But I'm gonna take advice from my manager, right? I'm gonna learn from my manager because they are in a position where I want to be. So why would I be around women who feel like cheating is okay? That's not, because that's destructive. I'm going to be around women who have had those successful relationships, right? And they've been married, and I'm gonna learn from them and I'm gonna grow for them. So, married ladies, any advice, I would take it. I'm open and I'm here for it. Okay, so please leave a comment. I would love to also have a dialogue with you, so we can do a live together, and we can, I can learn from you, and I would love to do that, right? But all in all, it's just that I want the love that I see, that I want. So I'm going to be around the people who already have it, right? Nothing in life worth having comes easy. Learn that the hard way, long time ago. Let me say it again for you, just in case you missed it the first time. Nothing in life worth having come easy. It's going to be some ups and downs. It's going to be some back and forth. It's going to be some doubt. It's going to be some fear. It's going to be questions, right? But what shows the trueness of the love is the love that can stand the test of time, right? We can sit down and talk about it. Hey, we may have a disagreement and we're not talking to each other right now, but you're going to go in one room and I'm going to go in another. We're going to calm down and figure it out. And then we're going to come back together. We're going to talk about it, right? I'm also a good listener, right? So I listen, right? So you don't necessarily have to tell me. Now, some things you do have to tell me, but you don't necessarily have to tell me some things because I'm listening to you. So I already know certain things, right? But one thing that I could never stomach is cheating. Nope. Because it destroys fast, right? It's no coming back from cheating. I don't care if you decide to make it work again. It's still in the back of your mind that your partner has stepped out to be with someone else, right? So it's no coming back from that. it's just, it's no coming back from that. I'm sorry. In my eyes. Now, it could be some ladies that are willing to forgive their husbands or their boyfriends for cheating, and they're willing to work through it because that is their test, right? And if it withstands that, then they're good, and that's fine. But me personally, nah, you cheat, man. I can't. It's gonna always be in the back of my mind that you was with someone else, right? Whether you came back to me or not. And then it's also going to be in the back of my mind, are you still with them? Although you telling me that you're not. Because see, you done lost trust, right? Now here comes doubt, questions, right? Fear. I can't do it. But again, that is me. It is some ladies that have done it. They've found that their significant other cheated, and they was able to stick in there and hang in there with that relationship and work through it, right? Especially if you're married, because I don't take marriage lightly at all. If you seen my first video, is about normalizing marriage again, and I take marriage very seriously. I don't, it's not a joke. It's not a game. It's a vow that I said to my future husband in front of God. And these are the vows that I'm saying, and I don't take it lightly at all. So, if I'm married to you, then yes, the situation may be a little bit differently. But as it stands right now, you cheat, you out. Because I can't do it. And it doesn't have anything about being insecure. It doesn't have anything about being, doubting myself. It has everything to do with I won't be able to trust you again, ever, you know. Um, if there's children involved, I know there's a different situation there too, because you still have to have some kind of relationship with the father of your children. So if he cheated, I would say it's time for us to let the relationship part go, but I am still the mother and you're still the father. So we got to have some kind of communication and working together for the sake of these children, right? So maybe that could be a reason to say, okay, I'm going to hang in there and we're going to work through this for the children. But it definitely brings doubt. It definitely brings it changes the structure of your relationship if you bring someone else in, right? And I don't know about you, but I am not the sharing type. I am an only child, and I've never really had to share. I had to share with my cousins and stuff like that, but I don't share. I don't do the sharing. No, I don't do the sharing thing. So, and I gotta be able to trust you. If you're telling me you're going to the store and you've been gone a little bit too long, I don't want to have to think, oh, is he with that woman he cheated on me with? I don't want to have to go through that. So I would rather just say, okay, we did our best. We can possibly build a friendship later, but right now I have to say goodbye so I can work on me. Um, and another thing I want to talk about is I can't never start something without closing something. It's about you can't open one door without closing the other. It to me, because okay, let me make sure everybody's clear on what cheating is, because everybody try to throw their own little definition of what cheating is. Cheating is anything that you do that you cannot do in front of your significant other. Let me say it one more time, just in case you missed me the first time. Okay. Cheating is anything that you do that you cannot do in front of your significant other. So if that's talking to someone else on Instagram, DMing them, or flirting with someone, and going out with them and things like that, you're cheating. Okay. Now I'm not saying flirting alone, because we all have that flirtatious thing, but you know where to cut it off. Oh no, we can't take it no further than this. You look nice today. People may say that's flirting. But we ain't going no further than that. No, you can't have my number and I can't have yours because I have someone. Okay. So that is cheating. Now I don't care how you want to spin it or twist it around, but cheating is anything that you do that you cannot do with the person that you have committed to, whether that is y'all in a relationship, y'all are married, whatever, right? If you do something that you cannot do in front of your significant other, it's cheating. Okay. And it should make you feel some kind of way. It should tap on your moral compass a little bit, saying, hey, this doesn't feel good. How can bringing someone else pain make you feel good? Well, I done said a lot. And I would love to hear from you. I want to know your opinions on this. Because it's very serious to me. I feel like if you commit to someone, then you should commit to them, mind, body, and soul. You should, do the best you can to preserve that relationship and to help it move forward, or you need to just let it go. But you should definitely not close. I mean, you should not open a door before you close one, right? Because in the end of the day, it's going to hurt you. It is. I mean, if you have any kind of moral compass, it's going to hurt you at the end of the day. And I know you're going to think about that, what you messed up, what you gave up, because of your mistakes and you being selfish, because that's what it is. You're being selfish. You're only thinking about you, and you're not thinking about the person that you are with, right? So you have to, if you decide to commit, please be honest with yourself and with the person you with. Why? Because life is short and time is limited. So we have to be the best person we can be with the life and time we have. Okay? Thank you for listening. Again, I would love to hear from you, and I would love to hear your opinions on this subject. So please leave me a comment, like, share, subscribe, and I will talk to you soon. I'm going to have another good subject for you. And if you have any ideas of a subject you want me to talk about, please let me know. All right. Talk to you soon. Bye.